transition, and then we're going to do the walk. Okay. That's a little bit easier. And keep that over a little bit in the body. So we're just going to kind of pick them up and send them out. Pick them up and send them out. Because again, your test is accurate and well done. We just need supplements. So if you can figure out how to kind of unlock him, all the little moments in the corners where he gets a little bit tight, so you can get him to kind of chew down instead, any sixes you got easily hit an 8, right? Because that's really the difference. But again, it's not about around him, it's about bringing it to supplements. Which is right there. So even here, you know, he's kind of bulging out that left shoulder. So I would, even in the walk work, try to catch him and send him over to the right side. Yeah, and there's a lot of little like flicks and that kind of happen when you get a horse working more straight and more through, because they feel all the things in the muscles, right? So that's why it doesn't really matter to me what the heck it does in your head, right? It's just every time you kind of hit that outside wall and tries to go left, I want you to gently catch him and push him a little bit back. So you're always maintaining the outside shoulder, and it never really stops. Upper levels, whatever, you're always shoulder control. His boundary is more like a bubble and a lot more fluid, right, versus that fourth level horse where you can find it. So when you're ready, we're going to go up far. We're just drawing like in one circle. Yeah. And then after we've done the circle, we'll do a transition somewhere near C. It's not a test, it doesn't have to be exact. And then we're going to walk our diagonal with a 3-walk. So here, you know we've already started to walk left. You got to push him over a little bit. That's it. So when you do your walk transition, he's nice and straight because of the work you've done with you. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Good. Left shoulder, left shoulder, left shoulder. So wait until you off the diagonal, and then you let him down. Let your elbow go. Moving forward, elbow moving forward, hands go down to him a little bit. You almost want to have that feeling of the crest release, like up the mane, as you're doing a free walk. So it's kind of like your arms with the telescope out from the ground, right? Because we don't go down, get wide. But you have to be able to go in, especially in the free walk, you're like, hey, really over here, go that way, right? So up the front again. He just gets a little tired and you need to get a little bit of your head and hold him and right. That's moving out a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Okay, diagonal. When you go to let them down, let your arms go. Yeah, yeah. It feels weird at first because you're like, I'm a massage rider and not. Yeah. But you have to kind of get your elbow in front of your body a little bit so that you can follow his nose down and all the way out. Because, I mean, he has a short neck for a horse, but in terms of like length from you, there's a big distance to cover, right? So I'll have to try again, just on a circle here, and then a walk transition. I just like doing it from the trot and just put a little bit of energy in, not trying to tire him out, but keeping that momentum coming forward. Super soft in the neck, nice contact. That's it. Sit, walk. Lower leg. That was better. Not so out behind in that transition, yeah?
Felt like it's like a hit and a roll.
Yeah. When you have to kind of sit and then also close your lower legs behind like that's good. Real. Yeah, walk it. There you go. Walk it. Even more. Yeah. That's better. So the goal is that he does get lower than that, but that's more consistent. Okay. Right? Yeah. We have to be brave enough to move in the walk, which is scary part of the I don't want you like this. I don't want you growing in your free walk. But you do need to feel like you can move. Right? You need to have this like this. And I have no horse. But as I want to go down, I need to like go, right? So without that guidance, especially in the horse being like, I'm pretty easy. You have to make your permission for it. So when we do it in the trot in a second on the circle, it's the same thing. You can go ever so slightly in front of the center when you're doing your stretchy trot because it allows you to go forward a bit. I say that because like you don't want to hit but taking your chest a little bit forward so you get forward and down, it'll help that really. So a proper stretch trot is technically in front. So you don't drop the reins and go, there you go. Right? The horse is supposed to chew the reins out of your hand. So that means you kind of open your fingers a little bit, test the water, send your hand a little forward and down and see if he falls. Then he can take as much of the rein as he goes with. Right? You maintain the connection so that if you were to squeeze, you feel it, but he can have the full rein. Just to the left of center. Now watch this left shoulder so he doesn't come and step on my toes. Yeah. Right. That's it. Good. When you pass the C, down into a stretch squat. That leg on. Make a change. Allow forward and down. Good. Your body stays on the circle. And forward and down. Yes, there. As he starts to go, maybe I want you to go, oh my God, yes, what a good boy. Remember, he's a gelding, so he loves praise. And snacks. Yeah, go forward there to the inside leg. Forward now, forward now, forward now, forward now, forward now. Yeah. Good. Inside leg on. Yes, good boy. He's a good boy. Let the right hand go. Good boy. There we go. Good boy. He has to stay slightly to the right of center, which is the hard part. He's like, okay, I gotta get over here, and I'll look this down, and I'll stay here. Yeah, good. The right of center and up and down. Yes, the right of center and down. Yes, the right of center and down. Good boy. We'll try to feel a little more free. Right of center and down. Good. Pick up the contact a little bit. One more time. Good. Good. Yeah. In contact, one circle, come. Yeah, good. Good boy. Active happy trot. Breathing. Good. Right center, that's it. As you cross, see. One more time. Yes. Yes. Stay to the right center. Good. Now let it up and down. Right center and down. Right center and down. Right. Yes. Yes. Good. When he does that, really let your hand go. Oh, what a good boy. Yes. The right center and down. There you go. Yeah, let it go, let it go, let it go. Stop it. He's a super boy. Yeah? Woo! Yeah. Good. Right center and down. Right center and down. Keep going. Yes. Let him take it. Let him take it. This is where your hand goes. It's all yours. Your inside leg stays on at the girth, so you can stay centered and balanced. Yep. You see one tired? Oh, there we go. I could see that. I was waiting for it. There you go. The right center and down. You're literally riding the carousel. That's all. Good boy. Good boy. Now, when you do a walk transition, keep them long. Push forward through your right leg. Yeah. Push forward through your right leg so that the hind leg keeps coming, but I want him to kind of stretch through the transition itself. Good. Whenever you're ready. Sit. Forward, sit. Forward, sit. Forward, forward. Yes. Yeah, that was better. Good boy. So he's getting stronger. He's offering a really nice arc to his neck. As he really kind of opens up his lower back, he'll be able to go lower. I don't want him right in the dirt, right? The other thing about stretch trot is it's not about having your nose all the way down there, right? Because then the horse is like a teeter-totter over like this. But I want him to be able to just open his back and get longer, so he kind of goes more into that. So he goes forward to get like a top mark kind of thing. Yeah, his whole comes just below the center. Again, like that comfort style. With the open throat and the nose that goes out. And for you as a rider, you want to maintain that amount of contact that just follows that car without flopping the reins all over the place, right? People have different opinions, sort of, on how to get there. For me, I kind of just go a little bit at a time. Which is, you could drop it to the bottom, he might drop his head down. But he'll probably ping pong right back up. Yeah. To me, it's like, not breaking the back. He's doing it like this, but he just a little bit is great for him. Yeah. And if you ride a couple circles where he feels pretty good and steady there, that's awesome, because that's muscle building. Yeah. Right? So, in terms of your test, when you're doing those circles, this is kind of the feeling. You bring them to the right of center a little bit, and then you allow forward with your inside rein. So he goes, I can go this way, and then I stretch through it. And then I go this way, and then I stretch through it. And then it helps develop muscle in the base of the neck, because you're guiding, you're not holding. Right? Especially when the neck is short. The moment you hold, it's a turtle, and you can't do this, right? Yeah. So, I mean, he looks great. I would be thrilled with that test. Right? That's exactly what I would expect to see from the trainer. I know he's been muscle building and doing good things.
Cool.
So, yeah.
He's bulking for winter.
Well, you can see it though. You can see the muscle on him, and the base of his neck and stuff looks better. Like he looks stronger. He looks more mature. Right? It's coming. And it's supposed to happen slowly, otherwise it's not correct. So. The horse bulks up over 3 months. There's something going on.
Yeah.
It should not
Something
go from.
unhealthy.
So we're all just
Yeah.
having a bulking up winter.
Yeah.
Free skull.
It means we're all doing good work.
Well, that's the thing, and it's funny because like you'll go months and months and it looks kind of like nothing's happening, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, there's an neck. Like, oh, it's here, right? But it's that slow development that happens, and it happens, but it happens properly. It happens from all the deep muscles first, which is also why it takes a while, and then it develops out from that, right?
I'm excited. Every year since I got her, I've been taking a picture in May.
Yeah.
In the same position.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm excited for this.
But you keep seeing.